What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be installing a few parts onto the Type R before we move on to the bigger installs. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know what's coming for the Type R, and I'm super excited to make that video. So before we do that, I have a few small parts that I think will make a huge difference on how the Type R look. I've had these parts for a few months, so they're ready to get installed. I can't wait to install them and see how the Type R looks with these parts. I don't think I need to move the Z. We have more than enough room. We're not gonna do anything major like lifting the car or putting it on jack stands. So I think we should be good. I'm gonna open the garage because it's super hot. It's like 90 degrees outside, and inside the garage is much hotter. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got for this video, and I think you guys are gonna like it. So let's do it. As you guys can see, I have a Mugen box right here. If you don't know what's in here, these are the Mugen window visors. I think they look so good on the Type R. There's a lot of window visors out there that you can get for the F05, but I wanted to go with Mugen. I think they look good, and just knowing that they're Mugen, I think it's pretty cool. But with this, I also I bought these a long time ago. I bought these in April, which is crazy, and we're just installing them now. So it's been a few months. Here we go. So with the visors, I also got these door handle protectors from Mugen. I believe there's 2 in a pack right in here. And as you can see, these are genuine parts from Japan. And I got these all from King Motorsports. If you guys don't know them, they're a huge distributor for Mugen parts. So if you guys are looking for Mugen parts, check them out. Their Instagram's right here. I'm not sponsored or anything by them. I think they're pretty great, and they get you your stuff pretty quick. So we also got these door handle protectors for the F05. They're gonna go on all 4 doors, so I got 2 packs. Along with those, I also got Mugen license plate screws, which I think are a little overkill, but I think they're gonna look dope on the Type R. I think it's about to rain, so we're gonna get a nice cool breeze. I'm sweating in here. But the last thing I got of Mugen parts are these Mugen license plate screws, which I got from King Motorsports too. These came in like a few days, so they do pretty fast shipping, and they're gonna be pretty subtle, and you won't see them unless you're up close to the car. But once you see them, if you know, you know. And I think these are gonna look great. 2 for the front, 2 for the back. So these are gonna be pretty easy to install. And then the last small install we're gonna do, that might take a little bit, but we'll see. I got these from Dynamics Overlay. If you guys don't know who they, oh, the power just went out. Great. The show goes on. So the lighting's gonna be pretty bad. Maybe the lights come back on, but it's about a thunderstorm. If you guys don't know who they are, AeroFlow Dynamics. They sell a lot of aero parts for the F05. I saw that. And as well as for other cars, but we got these overlays for the Honda badge, which I've seen on some of the F05s, and I think they look great. So it's gonna be white, or it's gonna be red and black on the front, the back, and then I got one for the steering wheel. So I think they're gonna look pretty sick. The lights are back! But before we can do all that, I wanna install this Honda flag I got, just like the ones behind me, because I am missing a Honda one, and I think is much needed because we got a Honda in the garage. So we're gonna put this on, and it's pouring outside. So it's a perfect time to install this and then move on to the installs. Holy. Look at this. It's absolutely pouring outside. So we're gonna start off with the window visors because I think that's gonna probably take the longest. I could be wrong, but we're gonna get those done first. First thing we need to do is put down all the windows. So let me grab my keys. Get outside.
Start recording.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna do the driver's side, show you guys how I do it. It's pretty simple. All we have to do is take off this rubber molding that goes along the window as well as the back, and then we can start installing the window visors. All you wanna do is just kind of pull the corner right here. I don't think you need to take it off all the way, just enough. We're gonna do this one first and then move on to the rear. In the package, nothing special as far as packaging. The only thing, if you can't find your hardware, they're on one of the tabs, so make sure you check them and not freak out like I did. These are the clips that go on to the car that helps the visors stay in place. So in these, you get these push pins that go through the window visor and into these brackets that go onto the window or onto your car. So it keeps the window visors in place. So those are very important. Don't lose those. And these are the window visors. And I don't know, I went with Mugen just to get, you know, those Honda points. Obviously, like I said earlier, you can get cheaper ones that are not branded or Mugen branded, but I think just the branding on these looks super sick and the quality is just insane. Very nice. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So you do get that Mugen badge on these, which I think is super sick, and these are really, really nice. Can't wait to put these on and see how they look. The visors do also come with Japanese instructions. They do have pictures, so it's kind of helpful, but if you don't know Japanese, you won't know what this says. But the pictures are pretty straightforward. We already removed the molding, and there's measurements for those push pins and brackets to go. So it's pretty straightforward. The first thing we're gonna do is obviously remove the molding. You don't need to take all of it off, just enough to get these brackets on far enough for the window visors. So I think you have to cut these. Let me get something to cut them real quick. Don't want to bend them. All right, so I just got a pair of scissors and they should just kind of clip them off at the, there you go. I went ahead and did one, but for these little bracket things, all you want to do is place them onto the rubber molding. I thought these clipped onto the car, which they don't. You will snap it, so do not try to force it in or anything. Just kind of place it on the molding right here, and then you'll just put the molding back. I'll show you guys. And you should still be able to move them if you need to adjust it, which I probably will, but let me show you guys. You can see it's kind of hard to tell because the vehicle is black, but these little bracket things go onto the molding and you're still able to adjust and slide them as you wish. So do not try to attach it to the vehicle because that's what I thought. All you have to do is just place it on the molding and it kind of just fits in there perfect, and then you put the molding back. It should be held on by the molding. So that step is done. Let's move on to the next one. With that being done, we can mock up the window visor on to the car and then adjust these brackets as we need. These are gonna look so sick. So I gotta move this one still. This one's all the way kind of towards the top. There, and then this one needs to go up a little bit. Only thing is, okay. Yeah, so I got it pretty good. So now all I'm gonna do is just wipe this down because there is an adhesive and you want the surface to be clean so this can stick on there pretty good. I just got some alcohol. I'm gonna wipe this down so that adhesive can stick onto this pretty good and there's no debris or anything on the car, so that's good. So now all we're gonna do is just peel back a little tiny bit. Make sure you don't peel back the whole thing, because then you won't be able to adjust it as much. Like, this is all you need probably. Just kind of fold it, and the same thing for this bottom. So just like that, nothing crazy. Now we're just gonna mock it up, put the pins in, and then we should be able to take off the adhesive. So for these pins, all you have to do is just pull them up. They're kind of like little Lego pieces. Let's see. And then once you push them in, they should kind of expand. Oh, that looks so fire, bro. Oh, it's sliding off. There we go. So I got the pins in right here. I still haven't taken off the adhesive tape just because I want to mock up the rear before I do that, because then once this is on, I do not want to peel this off or take this off. But so far this looks pretty sick. The car is black, so you kind of can't notice it, but yeah, that looks fire. For the rear, pretty much the same thing. Oh god, that's under the car. I'm gonna clip these off. Pretty much the same. Just gonna peel this back. You don't have to peel it back all the way, but just enough. That's probably good. Right there. All you're gonna do is place the bracket right there and then just kind of slip it, molding back into place like that. And then this one's gonna go a little down here. Going for the rears are pretty sick. You can see the Mugen etching right here. It's gonna be hard to tell, but it's on the back of the window visor, which those are the details I like when you buy stuff like this, genuine Japanese parts, and you won't get that with other brands or the off brands that sell the window visors. So this is pretty cool. I like the small details like that. So that's another reason why I paid a little extra money for parts like this. Now we're just gonna mock up the rear, which I'm way off. Now that I got that mocked up, we're gonna peel this back just a tiny bit. Right about there. About there. Before we do that, we gotta wipe it down. Make sure you wipe it down good. Now we can mock it up. I found the pin. Now that we got it mocked up, now we can take off the adhesive and stick it onto the vehicle. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, so they're on there. I'm gonna take these off and then it should just peel back. Hopefully this thing does not rip. Or else I'm screwed. Perfect. Take this one off. Wipe this down. Driver's side, make sure you don't rip off, because then you're actually screwed. There we go. Nice. It's on there. That looks good. Take this one off. We got the driver's side all buttoned up, and I think it looks so good, as you guys can see. If you're thinking about getting these, you definitely should, because you get the Mugen points and they just look super sick on the FL5. But I'm gonna do the passenger side and then we're gonna move on to the next install. So now that we're done with the window visors, I think they look super sick. I think the car should have came OEM with window visors. In my opinion, I think it makes the car look very good. It's very subtle, but if you know, you know, and I think they look super sick on the black FL5. Now we're gonna move on to the door handle protectors. If you guys are wondering where I got my Mugen parts, it is King Motorsports. You can find them on Instagram. They have genuine Mugen parts, so that is where I got it. So these are the door protectors. It's pretty much you stick it on and that's it. So all we're gonna do is clean where the handles are, stick these on, and we're good to go. It's pretty simple, but I'm gonna show you guys. And these are black, and I think on the black FL5 it's just gonna look pretty good. Again, it's gonna be very subtle because they're black, but once you get up close and you see them, if you know, you know. So let's install these. If you've never taken off the protective film, there is a protective film already on there. So make sure you take that off, and all I'm gonna do is just wipe around the area. It's gonna be hard to get to, but just make sure you clean it with some alcohol. Should be all you need. Don't wanna do that. Just mock it up real quick. Oh yeah, these are gonna look way better. So this is how it should look. This is just being mocked up, but pretty much covers the whole area, and you have that Mugen logo right there, which is pretty sick. I'm gonna take off the back like that. Be very careful when you put it on, because I feel like you only get one shot. And this is very scary. Okay, let's mock it up. God, these are very sticky. All right. I think that's pretty good. Take this off too. Oh, that looks so good. Getting that lined up was pretty hard, but once you get that on there, it looks pretty sick. As you guys saw, it was a little challenging just because it does get sticky once you put it back there, but once you get it on there and just kind of mock it up, it looks pretty sick, and I think it just looks really good. It looks really good. Let's move on to the rest, and then we're gonna move on to the next install. Just finished the door protectors. They look pretty sick, as you guys saw, but now we're gonna move on to the license plate bolts. These are pretty straightforward. I don't think I need to explain how to remove bolts from your license plate. So we're gonna do that real quick, install these, and I'll show you guys how it looks. Like I was saying, they're very subtle. If you know, you know, but I think they look really nice on the license plate. Now I'm gonna move on to the rear, install those, and then we're gonna move on to the last and final install. So that is going to be the video, guys. My battery is dying and it just doesn't want to record, so I have it on the charger, so hopefully it doesn't cut off again. That is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the small installs we did today. If you guys are looking for that OEM plus and you want your Type R to look different, I would 100% recommend all the installs I did today. But if you guys like the video, give me a thumbs up, leave down in the comments what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.